So it is. Alexander the Great said, I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion.
Mm. Yeah, I was just like chewing on what that means, knowing that Jesus is considered the lion and the lamb, right? He's the both and.
It comes back to this place.
Powerful.
To be a powerful leader, you have to
Yeah.
be led. To be a Christian leader, you have to be led. You never lose sight of that. To be a Christian mother and father, you have to be led. Take some of the onus off you, but it puts it on you to say, what am I listening to? What am I following? My emotions. In this inauguration, I saw a lot of people over the last couple of days that are being led and by so many things, um, hurt, pain, emotions, anger, joy, all these things. They put their eggs in one basket and they run after it. But in my time of prayer here recently, I posted this on Facebook, but man, he's really been speaking to me to move to the middle, regardless of the extremes you've been in on either side of the aisle, move to the aisle, because that's the place we can be led.
Really good. I think the Melissa brought up something in the chat. She said Jen Wilkin is a highly recommended book that she read last year. It was so good and speaks to the limiting capacities and God's limitless abilities, which was called None Like Him, which I've read and agree. For the power of that, the word that I've been sitting with this year, my birth year, because I do it on my year, not the calendar year, is humility and what that means as a leader. And so it really lays into this idea of being a sheep and that it takes a lot of humility to not speak first, to not need someone to be following you where you're going. As long as I'm being led, I don't need a follower. And I think that's a difficult thing when our society, especially from a social media perspective, is like, well, how many followers do you have? And everything is geared on how big is your community? What size is your email list? Like, I get these questions every single day. And that dictates my accomplishment to those people. And I get it from an entrepreneurial lens. They're like trying to have more influence themselves. So they're asking for the influence that I possess so they can kind of come alongside me in that moment. But I've learned more and more, especially even with the people that we partner with, both in founder through our educators' perspective and also through fit with our authors' perspective. I don't really care how many followers you have. I care about who you follow. And if you're following Jesus, then I'm trusting that he told you to do this. And I'm trusting that he brought us into alignment and connection and relationship together. And that's the prayer posture that I have to remain, not like even focused on conversions, right? So many people from a sales perspective are like, well, I got to get another client or I'm not going to hit my sales goal this week. And I'm like, that's actually not on me. Like, I don't have to go out and look for the clients because I just go to the Lord. I'm like, God, you're the one leading me. So lead me this week to a new partnership. Lead me this week to somebody new that I get to walk this path out with. And that changes the hustle. It